Hey guys, and welcome back to Wanderwalkers. In today's video, we thought we'd do something a little bit more on the fun side and show you guys some photos from our camera rolls of Suki from the last year. It's been a while since we've really updated you with everything that's been going on, and with Suki in particular, we know you guys love Suki videos, so we thought we'd do this video today because my camera roll is full of photos of her.
So we're going to do a bit of a reaction to each other's videos and photos. On my phone, I take photos of mostly my plants and probably followed closely by Suki. So my camera roll is completely filled with photos and videos of her.
I feel like every time she does something funny or every time she looks funny or does like a zoomie, I'm always like, I've got my phone like and my camera on her. So felt like today was the perfect opportunity for us to do a video where we could show you guys what she's like behind the scenes.
Okay, so I'm going to start, and this first one is a video that was taken back in January 2021, and I don't know if Kaylee's actually seen it, or if she has seen it, it's probably been almost a year since she's seen it. So this is her going absolutely crazy in your mum and dad's backyard.
Oh my god, the head, how it like snaps back.
It's actually hilarious.
Oh my god.
The way she skips around.
The hop. Oh my god. Like, for those of you who don't know, we call this maneuver frog dog because she looks like a frog, literally, like as she's zooming and hopping around, and her butt gets like stuck on the ground and she's like running around, and it's just the funniest thing ever. Like, oh my god, it gets me every time I see it.
So my next couple of photos were taken in February 2021, and we were living at Kaylee's parents' house. At the time, we were watching Animal Planet. And Suki just loves watching TV, especially when there's animals, and she'll just be glued to the TV. And then
really
she
funny.
sort of, it's like she caught us, watching her and laughing at her. And she's pulling these funny faces.
The ears like go down once she realizes. And here we have a few images from both of our phones with her in like doing aerobic movements.
This is like a daily occurrence that she does. Like, she lies on her back and shoves her legs up in the air.
She looks like she's like
pulls funny faces.
upside down swimming or something.
Oh my god. So funny.
We'll have to zoom in on some of these like faces. Like, she just gets so contorted with all of her long limbs, and it just looks so funny. And here's another one, because what she's been doing in the last year, we've noticed when we've gone to leave my mum and dad's house, which is where she essentially grew up when she was a puppy, and until we moved into our own place. And I think this was just after we moved into our own place and she started doing this. But she's literally like, she really doesn't want to leave when we tell her it's time to go and it's time to go home. She really gets into this like really comfy mode on the couch and kind of like just sits there looking at us, like pleading with us not to go home. And there's this photo and you can just tell by that little face, she's like so...
She definitely does not want to go.
No, so naughty. She's been doing this more and more lately, and she gets really stubborn about us putting the lead on.
When you try to put the lead on her to take her to the car, she runs away down to the other end of the house.
And here we have Suki looking like an armadillo or something, just like completely swaddled in a blanket. This is like her, I would say this is her most nights. Like, she would be in her bed like this, just completely swaddled, and she seems to really enjoy being like that. It's a bit of a mood.
So these ones I've taken were just selfies because she looked really cute when she was sitting there on top of me. She tends to do this a lot, so if you're sitting on the lounge, she'll sort of just make herself comfortable right on top of you. And so she just sort of loves to lay across you and loves to get up under your neck and just cuddle. And
God, she looks so content there. Like, hold me.
She's like smiling. So this is just another really funny photo of Suki. And again, she does this so often. She'll lie on her back and then her teeth come out. And she looks so vicious, but she's
so
actually
scary.
just having fun, and she's just playing around, and she does this so often, and it's just hilarious to look at.
For those who say like dogs don't have a sense of humor, they're so wrong, because like she knows that she's being like really silly.
So funny.
These were actually some images that my brother sent me when we were in Tasmania last year. So he was looking after her during that time. And I just like, oh my God, this makes me laugh every time, because he actually put us onto this subreddit on Reddit called Blurry Pictures of Dogs. And he took these photos and I just lost it. I don't know why they're so funny, but like just... It just gets me every time, like her expressions are just like so funny. And here we also have Suki in front of the heater. Now this is pretty much her every day in winter.
And
not
in
even,
summer.
yeah, I was gonna say not even in winter. Like honestly, I'm pretty sure like last week she was trying to get me to turn it on. She goes over and nudges it in the mornings and I'm like, it's literally 25 degrees outside. I'm not putting the heater on for you. She loves being in front of the heater. And she blocks it. She blocks it completely. So if you're cold, that's too bad. Like, you don't get any heat. Here's this one where we've actually just woken up and she tends to come into our bed early in the morning.
Yeah, around 6 o'clock every morning, she'll jump up into our bed and make herself comfy.
And she likes to be swaddled in our blanket and then push us off the bed. But yeah, this is just basically her in the morning being very, very content in our bed, in our blanket. Here's one of us at night reading and trying to get comfortable to go to bed. And here she is, just made her way into the bed again.
I might as well sleep on the floor.
And here I have this video from last year that gets me every time I watch it because there's just this moment in there that gets me every time because she kind of like, she's frog dogging as we call it, or zooming, yeah. But she's got a sock in her mouth and I'm trying to get it off her and she's just not, she's not listening to me at all. She's just thinking this is a game and she's running at like full speed and she stumbles at one point and it's just so freaking funny.
Her back legs just killing me.
Give me the sock. It's just so quick. You gonna give me the sock? You gonna give me the sock? Oh god, she's so
cheeky,
naughty.
isn't
She's
she?
so naughty sometimes. And here my mum's come over to visit us and she's just being her typical self when people come over to visit.
Showing off.
Yes, very much showing off.
So here's more photos of her lying on her back with her teeth out and she looks like Sid from Ice Age.
She doesn't have any
She's
ears.
like, she smiles and just her teeth out is just the funniest thing and she'll lie like that for quite a while. And it's just so good to take photos of because it's so funny.
Oh my god, look at her face.
So whenever Suki has... Look,
She's got a sock right
coming in
now.
with a sock.
Hey, give me
What
that.
are you doing?
Come here. Come here.
Drop. So whenever she has a bath or a shower in our case, she absolutely goes crazy once she's got out of the bath or shower. And she'll just do like laps and it's just so funny.
It's like she snaps, like
Yeah.
something about like being or needing to dry off completely.
Yep.
She just like, you know, whereas most dogs would give a good shake, she just wants to zoom around the house like you know, like the naked Bart run from like The Simpsons or whatever. Like that's what it reminds me of with her. She just has to like run and
Yep.
just work it all off.
So this is one of those videos from last year when she had a bath and we opened the door and basically we were preparing for it and she delivered.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
She didn't even go full sprint. in
No,
her
she
slide.
didn't. She's like a frog down the
Listen
stairs.
to her on the floor downstairs. Even when we were living at Kaylee's parents' house before we bought our house, she would do the exact same thing. I remember the first time she did it, we opened the door and she just went crazy.
God, so funny. And to me, like, I'm about to add some images here for good measure of showing you what she looks like without her collar on because, like, that makes me laugh. Like, whenever we have to take off her collar for a bath or whatever, oh my God, like, it gets me laughing so much because she looks so naked.
She does.
She literally, like, you wouldn't think that, like, such a
Little
thin
thing like this.
strip of, like, material would make such a difference on a dog's neck, but she looks so naked. She looks like this mini dinosaur with like such a long neck. It's so funny. And here's some more of her falling asleep next to Dan.
Wild.
What is
Look at the
going on
eyes.
there?
Here I am just trying to have a nap on
Just
the lounge.
napping. And she,
I don't
what
even,
is going on here? I don't even remember these being
I
taken.
don't even remember these. So Suki loves to be warm when she's on the lounge or in bed and she loves to be swaddled, and this is just one of the many photos we have of her looking like a Jedi Knight. being swaddled in the blankets. She just loves it, doesn't she? Like, even when
She
you
does,
tuck her
like,
into
she'll
bed
let-
at night,
She'll let you do it every time. She just likes to be completely tucked in. And here's some funny photos of Suki with no ears, because this is how we see her. Like, I would say like 80% of the time at home, she just walks around with like zero
the ears stuck to the back of her neck. It's just so
I think
funny.
like when we first started taking her into puppy preschool, like they said to us at one point, like, oh, she's got her ears back a lot. Like she's like, might be very
nervous,
anxious,
yeah.
very nervous, which she was going into puppy preschool. She was quite anxious. But I think we just realized that was just a trait. And for Whippets in general, they just seem to walk around with no ears a lot of the time. Completely aerodynamic. And here's her looking like a little seal with completely tucked in paws, which is kind of cute.
She's like a chicken.
She does look like a chicken.
Oh, look at her eyes.
She's like, she knows that we're filming. Another one of her being really contorted into a... She looks like she's about to do a bomb in the pool or something. Like dive. What is going on?
Look at those legs. They're
Ah.
everywhere.
And here's a couple of photos of what we see when we wake up sometimes. So this is me when I've woken up, and this is what I see. I just see the ears, and she's basically just got her little head on my pillow sticking out of the blanket like a little human. This is basically what I see so many times. And then sometimes when you see the other side, this is what you can wake up to. Oh God,
It's
that's
terrifying.
so terrifying. Look at it. And this is a photo of her being reunited with my mum and dad, or her grandparents, like when lockdown had ended last year, our big 4-month one. Or it was just in the process of ending, and yeah, she was finally reunited with them. She hadn't seen them in 4 months, which was a really long time for her, and she was really enjoying it. And then sometimes she gets caught in poses like this one, which gets me going every time.
It's like play dog.
It literally looks like Playboy or something.
Trying to get that nice sunlight.
Yeah. And here we will end it just on one of Suki and Dan again on... I think this was only maybe about 2 weeks ago or so, just before New Year's, but Suki just waking up in his arms, very happy. This
is one of those mornings where she's snuck into the bed and then she's woken you up by wriggling and pushing you out of the bed. So good morning to you too.
I think we'll end it there for today, but we hope you guys have enjoyed this video of Suki and all the photos and videos that we've taken of her in the last year. She's actually here now, so we better get her on camera. Come on. Oop. So here she is. I know you guys have probably missed her.
A lot of 2021 wasn't so great. We were in lockdown for a lot of it, so we weren't able to leave our home. So it's good to go back and look at all the funny photos and videos of Suki and have a bit of fun and get something positive out of what was a mostly bad year.
See this right now, this is exactly what we're talking about. She has no regard for personal space at all.
No, she just wants to be as close as possible at all times.
If you can think of the most awkward dog in the world,
this would be it. Isn't that right? On that note, we'll end it here. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click subscribe and check out some of our previous videos. We hope to put Suki into some more videos this year. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.